Hello, YouTube land! Welcome once again to everyone's favorite streamed bar trivia game show. That's right, it is time for the Triviamatic Happy Hour! Yay! I'm your host, Craig Reed. Thanks again for coming in, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have a great time tonight. Like my friend John Chinesky does, he has a little placard with his name. I think I should actually do that. So you see my name, and of course you get ready to play the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Good to see all of you out there in internet land. We have 5 people currently watching. We have 1 like on YouTube. Yay! Tell all your fans to watch the game and, of course, get ready to play on the app. William Crespo is into YouTube. Hello, William. But anyways, you're not here to hear me talk. Actually, you are here to hear me talk for a lot. You're also here to hear me play the game. And here's how the game works. Now, beforehand, you should have gone to your favorite app store, but if you haven't, go to your favorite app store. In my case, it is the App Store, courtesy of the iPhone. If you have an Android, it's a different app store. If you have a different operating device, it's a different app store. Go there, download the Triviamatic app, all one word, Triviamatic, and get ready to play the game. Once you have downloaded the Triviamatic app, you're going to hit the button that says Happy Hour, because that is the version of the Triviamatic app that we are hosting esta noche, or tonight. Yeah. By the way, that's the extent of my Spanish. Also, if you don't have the Happy Hour button, you should be able to put in game code number 053990. Once again, that's 053990. That code is being inputted into the YouTube chat now. So once again, 053990 is the code for tonight's game of Triviamatic. Are you all ready to play tonight's game of Triviamatic? I hope so, because we're going to get the game started now. As with every game of Triviamatic, each game starts with round number 1. Round number 1 tonight is known as History Mystery. It is the 14th of April, so you know what tomorrow is. Make sure you do that thing that you should be done by tomorrow. That's right, 8 questions all about historical events that have occurred on April 14th of years gone by. So everyone ready? Everyone got the app open? I know I got the app open because that's how this game is played. Let's go with question number 1. Tom Joad and his family migrate from Oklahoma to California against the Dust Bowl in what John Steinbeck novel published on this day in 1939? As always, folks, the question should appear on your screen along with 4 answers. Only one of them is correct. Which one? I don't know. The question once again, Tom Joad and his family migrate from Oklahoma to California amidst the Dust Bowl in what John Steinbeck novel published on this day in 1939? Now remember, as soon as you know that correct answer, hit it on your screen. You will earn the amount of points that is left on the ticker on the top of your screen. Keep in mind, folks, if you are not sure that you hit the correct answer, you can change your answer to a different answer, but that ticker keeps ticking even though it might stop once you hit the correct answer, or what might be the correct answer. All right, tick-tock, 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 tick. Time's up. Correct answer is, of course, The Grapes of Wrath. That's right, The Grapes of Wrath won the National Book Award and the Pulitzer Prize and helped Steinbeck win the Nobel Prize for Literature. That's the thing with Triviamatic that I enjoy. We give you extra bits of trivia to help you out on your learned quest of knowledge. All right, you see scores. Let's do a shout out of some people. Katie O'Connor, he got 45 points. Scott Rosendahl, he got 44. And Sarah Gabe, 17. Good to see you. He got 44 points as well. Lots more people. We'll get to you a little bit later. Let's move on to question 2 in tonight's game. Happy birthday to Motown Records. Yay. The record company was founded on this day by what music legend? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, Motown Records. The record company was founded on this day by what music legend? Now, normally in a write-down trivia game, I would say last name alone is fine, but in this case, we're giving you full names. Which full name is correct? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. Although I will say this much, happy birthday Motown Records. If it weren't for Motown Records, we would probably not have a bunch of karaoke songs to sing at your local karaoke night. Speaking of local karaoke nights, I miss bars. Hopefully you do as well. But in the meantime, let's quarantine and chill with some trivia. Cheers. By the way, the correct answer is Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy, that's right. While Gordy is best known as a businessman, he also helped to compose hits like Do You Love Me and Shop Around. Well, you better shop around, shop, shop, shop. Let's take a look at some scores. Are a rail wheel. Wow. Yeah, you're up top early, but of course, points will change. Let's move on to question number 3. Abraham Lincoln was shot and killed by John Wilkes Booth on April 14th, 1865. While at what Washington, D.C. theater? Yes, I said that wrong on purpose. Abraham Lincoln was shot and killed by John Wilkes Booth on this day in 1865. While at what Washington, D.C. theater? Wow, this game is taking a quick turn, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, quick turns aside, you probably know this answer. Which one of the 4 is correct? Oh, we have a YouTube viewer. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. Welcome to the game. Hopefully you're having fun out there in internet land. So remember, folks, 4 answers should be on your screen. Tap the correct answer that you see on your screen. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Now, you all should know this one. I mean, that's where the Model T was created. That's right, Ford's Theater. Honest Abe and his wife were taking in a performance of Our American Cousin. And then, bang, bang, he dead. Sadly. Moment of silence. All right, moment of silence observed. Let's move on to question number 4 in round 1. You might say that it was his defining achievement. What American copyrighted the first edition of his dictionary on April 14th, 1828? A little bit of wordplay there on your Tuesday evening. Hopefully you're all having a great Tuesday evening. If you're watching the YouTube chat, let me know what you are enjoying your happy hour with. Me, today, I am enjoying my happy hour with some Green State Lager. Tonight's episode of Triviamatic Happy Hour, not directly brought to you by Green State Lager. For the best lager in the Green State, get Green State Lager. Once again, you're probably waiting for the question. You might say it was his defining achievement. What American copyrighted the first edition of his dictionary on April 14th, 1828? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That correct answer, of course, is Noah Webster. That's right, Webster's dictionary helped to formalize American spellings of word like center and color, because the British spelling has the U in color and the British spelling of center had the R before the E. And, you know, we needed a dictionary to help us with that. All right, let's see who else is here tonight. Off disc, you got 186. Good on you. Scott Rosendahl, you're in third of 185. Aerated Whale Aviator. I think I said that right. Aerated Whale Aviator, you got 183. And Claire Sturback, good to see you again, 176. Let's move on with question number 5. On this day in the year 1900, Paris's Exposition Universelle opened. The buildings constructed for the Paris Exposition were mostly torn down after it was over, but not the Beaux Arts Railway Station that has since been transformed into what art museum? Ooh. Ah, yes, the French, they love their artistes and repurposing buildings, I guess. Once again, on this day in the year 1900, Paris's Exposition Universelle opened. The buildings constructed for the Paris Exposition were mostly torn down after it was over, but not the Beaux Arts Railway Station. It has since been transformed into what art museum? What art museum? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That time's just about over. The correct answer, of course, is the Musée d'Orsay. Musée d'Orsay. By the way, the Louvre, Paris's most famous museum and the world's largest, was formerly a palace. Fun Triviamatic fact for you right there. Scores. Ooh, a couple of you guys missed that one. Furious Volve. Haha. I remember that name. You're up in the top 5 with 188. Sarah Gabe, 17, 172. Glenjamin, good to see you. And Lindy, 139, good to see you as well. Let's keep the game going. Number 6. Happy birthday. We love birthdays here. Happy birthday to Win Butler. Yay. Along with his brother Will and wife Regine Chachange, Win, who was born on April 14th, 1980, is a member of what Montreal-based indie rock band? Ooh, I love indie rock. My third favorite kind of music, right below reggae and disco. Although I think it's reggae, disco, indie rock, everything else. Yeah. We jamming. Oh, I can't say that. It's not royalty free. Speaking of royalty free, happy birthday to Win Butler. Along with his brother Will and wife Regine Chachange, Win, who was born on this day, is a member of what Montreal-based indie rock band? Again, 4 answers on your screen. Only one is correct. Tap that one correct answer to earn points. All right, time's up. Correct answer, of course, is Arcade Fire. Arcade Fire. Arcade Fire's album, The Suburbs, won a Grammy for Album of the Year in the year 2010. Well, bravo, Arcade Fire. All right, these are your scores going into 6 questions. Aerated Whale Aviator, you're up top, but Rita L coming up strong, 242. Let's keep the game going with number 7. Special Delivery. What mail service made its first delivery on this day in 1860 in San Francisco, California? Oh, San Francisco. I have been there exactly twice in my life. The first time I was there, I was a fun time. I think I was 13 at the time. And I had just heard the song, if you're going to San Francisco, make sure to wear a flower in your hair. And I think that was the first time I wore a flower in my hair. San Francisco. Anyways, the question again. What mail service made its first delivery on April 14th, 1860 in San Francisco, California? If you're going to San Francisco, make sure you deliver some mail with the Pony Express. That's right, Pony Express lasted only 18 months, and it could carry a parcel from Missouri to San Francisco in 10 days. Whoa! By the way, the Pony Express, back when it was new, that 10 days was considered fast service. All right, a couple of you guys missed that question, sadly. Claire Sturback, trying to build back into the top 5. Here we go, last question in the round. Tense up, ladies and gentlemen. The clue goes like this. Edgar Allan Poe's first detective story, Murders in the Rue Morgue, was published on this day in 1841. Spoiler alert, what animal turns out to be the culprit behind the titular murders? That's a fun word to say, titular. I'll say it again. Titular. Sorry, the question. Edgar Allan Poe's first detective story, Murders in the Rue Morgue, was published on this day in 1841. Spoiler alert, what animal turns out to be the culprit behind the titular murders? William Crespo is saying that he knows that one. Well, good on you. If you know that one, you know what to do. Tap that correct answer. Hopefully it's correct. All right, tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Time's up. What's the correct answer? I know William Crespo knows this is on the tip of his tongue. That correct answer is, of course, an orangutan. Just look at him. Obviously, a killer. That orangutan. Yeah. All right, let's show you some scores. Look at that. Scott Rosendahl, you're up top with 321. Rita L, 285. Off disc, 273. Aerial Rail Wheel. Yeah, I said that. Area Rail Wheel, you got 261. Aerated Whale Aviator, 256. The Bugs, 246. Claire Sturback, 235. Furious Volve, 223. A&V, 219. Diego ends the original Cynic to 16, Insomnia to 15, and Are Real Whales Rare? Are Real Whales Rare? I don't know if they're rare. He got 213 points. Everybody else has less than 213. A lot of you guys playing the game tonight. Thanks again for popping in. But, of course, this game keeps going on. We are going now into round number 2, the first of our 2 themed rounds. Round number 2, the theme for this round, Assault. That's right, theme for this round, Assault. Note the spelling. Don't get salty. Just answer these 8 questions about everyone's favorite table seasoning. This is a multiple choice round. Now, if you were playing last night, we had a typing round. This is not a typing round. Will we have one tonight? Oh. But here we go. Multiple choice. Questions about Assault. Number 1. Salt is a mineral made up of 2 elements. Sodium and which other element? Atomic number 17. Of course, you got your 4 choices on the screen. Only one of them is correct. This is a science ball question. Yay, science and or balls. For those of you wondering at home, I am drinking out of a mug that says The Chase. The Chase used to air on GSN often. And when I was running a bar trivia company in Los Angeles, I partnered with GSN to give away some cool swag. And who would I be if I didn't take home one myself? So, cheers to you, and chase your drinks today. That's really good. I think I might have to get that drink again. Oh, the correct answer, salt, 2 elements, sodium, and chlorine. That's right, the chemical formula for salt, or sodium chloride, is NaCl. Chemistry. Let's take a look at some scores. Scott Rosendahl still holding out strong up top, and Rita L. hanging on to 5th place. Question number 2 in round 2. Alternative rock band Veruca Salt took their name from a character in what classic children's book? Alternative rock band Veruca Salt took their name from a character in what classic children's book? Personally, my favorite classic children's book is Clifford the Big Red Dog. I think that was a book that helped me to gain my love of dogs. The big and red ones, obviously. Also, Clifford the Big Red Dog is an incorrect answer because it is not one of the 4 choices that should be on your screen. And if it were, whoops. Veruca Salt takes their name from a character in what classic children's book? One of these is correct. Which one? You should know. I know it. You should have hit it. Correct answer, of course, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Veruca Salt is best known for their 1994 hit, Seether, which in turn inspired the name of the band, Seether. And William Crespo saying that he loves green eggs and ham. Well, good on you, William. And of course, thanks for engaging with the chat. You see the scores where they are off disc, trying to get back into the top 3. But as always, lots of questions left in the game. Let's move on to question number 3. 2 conferences, known by the acronym SALT, took place between the United States and the Soviet Union in the 1970s. The name SALT is an acronym that stands for what 4 words? By the way, your 4 words should start with the letters S, A, L, and T. I think that's what acronyms mean. Once again, the question. 2 conferences known by the acronym SALT took place between the United States and the Soviet Union in the 1970s. The name SALT is an acronym that stands for what 4 words? Now, again, if this were a write-in trivia game, I would say your answer should be 4 words long. Of course, pause here for comedic effect. Usually crickets. The correct answer, of course, is Strategic Arms Limitation Talks. Strategic Arms Limitation Talks. SALT 1 led to the implementation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty of 1972. Ooh. Interesting. So Mike Hoffman, who plays the game, he's been a great beta tester for the Triviamatic app. Now the Triviamatic app is still in beta. I think it is still in beta. So I'll make a note of that, Mike Hoffman. We will let our technicians know, and so forth and so on. You got Mark Dwarong for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'll keep an eye out for that. Did anyone else get that one wrong? No. Whoa, I'm on big screen TV. Oh, hot darn, I made it. Look at me, Ma. Looks like I made it. Number 4. Salting the earth is a devastating military strategy that stretches back centuries. The Roman general Scipio is said to have sown salt through the earth of what enemy city during the Punic Wars to keep crops from growing back? I never knew that. If you put salt in the earth, your crops will not grow. Although I honestly thought that salt was, it gave your crops the needed minerals and nutrients in order to, what's that disease if you have too much salt? Anyways, let's get away from that. Question: salting the earth is a devastating military strategy that stretches back centuries. The Roman general Scipio is said to have sown salt through the earth of what enemy city during the Punic Wars to keep crops from growing back? Oh, crops. Yeah, correct answer. I lost track of the ticker. Correct answer is Carthage. That's right, Carthage. Scipio's actions during the Third Punic War effectively ended the existence of the city of Carthage in North Africa. Oh man, Africa always getting the short end of the stick. You know who's not getting the short end of the stick? All you guys. Much of you got it correct. Sabir, 353. Good to see you. Lindy, 345. Noodles. Hey, Noodles. Good to see you again. And Sarah Gabe, 17, 338. Let's see who else is down here. Madison Drummond, Alex Lind, Snicker Sneak Queen, 119, and Chinesky Host. Hello, Chinesky. You got 3 points. Let's move on. Number 5. The Great Salt Lake in Utah is one of the world's saltiest bodies of water. Depending on water levels, visitors to the Great Salt Lake can visit what monumental land art piece? By Robert Smithson. Now, I'm making sure that you can see this lovely mug on your computer screens. Hi. This is what they will call an extreme close-up. I'm doing this during the extra time in the question because I have to kill some time. Once again, the Great Salt Lake in Utah is one of the world's saltiest bodies of water. Depending on water levels, visitors to the Great Salt Lake can visit what monumental land art piece? By Robert Smithson. Of course, you got your 4 answers on the screen, only one of which is correct. Which one? I definitely don't know. Now, if I were actually playing this question at home, I probably would have gotten it wrong. The correct answer is the spiral jetty. That's right. The spiral jetty is a 1,500-foot-long spiral of mud, salt crystals, and basalt rocks located on the Great Salt Lake's north end. The more you know. Let's take a look at some scores. Ooh, Scott Rosendahl got it wrong, leaving some room for our whale and rail team to try and make up some room. Make up some space. And off disc, 448, good enough for 4th place. Let's move on. Question number 6. A namesake pinkish salt used not only for seasoning food, but also spa treatments, and stylish lamps, is associated with what mountain range? A namesake pinkish salt used not only for seasoning food, but also spa treatments and stylish lamps, is associated with what mountain range? Of course, you got your 4 answers on the screen, only one of which is correct. I will tell you this much, it is not the mountain range featured on that Price is Right game, the Oderly Guy game. Because, it's just not that one. But which one of the 4 is the correct answer? I don't know. You tell me. Namesake pinkish salt is associated with what mountain range? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What's that correct answer, guys? That's right. It is the Himalayas. Himalayan pink salt is is up to 20 times more expensive than regular table salt. That's why whenever you go to the supermarket, you always see the Himalayan pink salt in a small container and the table salt in like this big, huge, gigantic thing that is like, whoa, that'll take me a year to use all that salt. Speaking of salt, a bunch of you guys got that one right. Good on you. The Bugs moving up. $3.98. Barbara Regan, good to see you again. $3.36. And Zwelch, $3.65. Question number 7. When it rains, it pours is the slogan for what American salt company, whose logo is a young girl in a yellow dress carrying an open umbrella? Because, it's raining, it's pouring, and I'm buying salt. It's raining, it's pouring, and I'm buying salt. There you go. You got yourself a jingle, whatever the correct answer is. Speaking of the correct answer, is the question once again. When it rains, it pours is the slogan for what American salt company, whose logo is a young girl in a yellow dress carrying an open umbrella? Although I will say, if a product uses a young hunk of a gentleman wearing a yellow suit jacket, a tie of mountains, and of course, those pants, I don't know, let me know when that happens. The correct answer is Morton Salt. Morton is the United States' leading producer and marketer of table salt. Table salt. Let's look at some scores. Again, a bunch of you guys got that one. Good on you. Here we go. Last clue in the round. Tense up, ladies and gentlemen. Question goes like this. Gandhi's 1930 Salt March, a 24-day march to protest the British government's monopoly on salt, was part of what form of non-violent resistance? Once again, Gandhi's 1930 Salt March, a 24-day march to protest the British government's monopoly on salt, was part of what form of non-violent resistance? Now, this is the part of the game where if you have no idea, just take a guess. Remember, folks, we don't dock you for wrong answers, but if you do get this one right, you could possibly move up in that leaderboard. Although Mike Hoffman, 65 inches and then seeing these pants, that must be a sight for sore eyes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, correct answer time. That correct answer is Satyagata. Satyagata. Satyagata is a Sanskrit word meaning holding fast to truth. And that's the correct answer. A couple of you guys got that one wrong, but Scott Rosendahl still hanging strong up top, 646. Let's take a look at the other end of our trivia board. Alex Lind, you got 184. Snicker Sneak Queen, you got 197. Madison Drummond, 217. Craig's 218. Zoe Zawacki, hi, you got 267. Megan Ashley Green, I think I know that person. You got 191. Alexandra Quinn, 307. Angela Nicole, 356. Sarah Michelle, 358. Maverick Fard, 382. Allison McGlone, 384. Mreg, 396. And everybody else is above that. Let's move on. Let's move on with the rest of the game. Round number 3, the second of our 2 themed rounds. Round number 3, the theme for this round. We had a round on assault, so quite obviously we have to have a round on and battery. Assault and battery. Energy low? We'll get recharged by answering these 8 questions about batteries. We are still in multiple choice round territory. Drink break. All right. Drink break over. Let's go with question number 1 in round 3. The Energizer Bunny. That indefatigable toy rabbit who's been a mainstay of Energizer Bunny ads since 1988 sports what color fur? Yeah. The Energizer Bunny, that indefatigable, The Energizer Bunny does not do that. That indefatigable toy rabbit, who's been a mainstay of Energizer Bunny ads since 1988, sports what color fur? You know, that Energizer Bunny keeps going and going and going and going and going and going, and the time is keep going and going and going and zero. Correct answer. The Energizer Rabbit has pink fur. That's right, pink fur. Energizer Bunny wears dark sunglasses and blue sandals and carries a bass drum. A bass drum. That's your correct answer. Scott Rosendahl still hanging up top, about 70 points more than Aerated Whale Aviator. But lots more trivia to go. Here we go. Number 2. Experts recommend what strategy for lengthening the life of batteries? Oh, the winner of tonight's game will receive a picture opportunity with Craig Reed and the special winner's trophy. Of course, as the Triviamatic app continues to get bigger and bigger, and we get more eyeballs to the YouTube page, and respect, can't forget about that respect. That respect is quite key. You'll get my respect and probably everyone else's respect for winning the game. Once again, experts recommend what strategy for lengthening the life of batteries? Personally, my strategy, well, I'll tell you about my strategy in a little bit. Alright, well, personally, my strategy is passing them spins in hopes that they will hit a whammy and that I will eventually win the game. Oh, wait, sorry, that's a different strategy altogether. But yes, if you place your batteries in the freezer, then you could lengthen the life of batteries. That's what experts say. Cold batteries can extend your battery's life, but don't do any of those other 3 things that were on your screen. Because, no. Don't. Seriously. Don't. Don't do it. Got it? Good. Number 3. Rechargeable batteries, like the kind found in portable electronics and electric vehicles, typically rely on ions of what element? Haha! Another science ball question. Yay, science. And or balls. Rechargeable batteries, like the kind found in portable electronics and electronic vehicles, typically rely on ions of what element? Now, it took me a while to realize what these batteries were. I remember when I was a young wee lass of however old I was. I remember I was enamored with this new fangled technology called a portable DVD player. And I bribed my parents into getting me one for my birthday, of course, with the caveat that I got straight A's on my report card. So guess who got straight A's on his high school report card that half a semester? That's right, this guy. Correct answer, by the way, is lithium. Ions in a lithium-ion battery move from the negative to the positive electrode during discharge, and in the reverse direction when charging. Science. Also, scores. A bunch of guys got that one right. Way to go. Nick Harmon, you're in the game. Good to see you, Nick Harmon. And Rita, I mentioned you before. Who else did I not mention? Allison McGlone, you got 504. And Maverick Fard, 495. It's interesting in the middle of the pack. Let's keep going. Number 4. A 2010 study showed that boiling for 8 minutes can increase the output of a battery. Made from what vegetable? Sometimes used for that purpose in science class experiments. Once again, number 4, a 2010 study showed that boiling for 8 minutes can increase the output of a battery made from what vegetable, which is sometimes used for that purpose in science class experiments. Mike Hoffin's asking what high school. For those of you who are regular viewers to the Triviamatic YouTube live stream, what I'm hosting, you've learned a couple of things about me. I live in New York City, born and bred. So I went to Edward R. Murrow High School in Brooklyn. What? Class of 05. What? Best 4 years of my life. What? By the way, correct answer is potato. No E, by the way. The citric acid in fruits, like lemons and grapefruits, also makes for great batteries. So if you're ever in a pinch, potato. Boil them for 8 minutes, although if you boil an egg for 8 minutes, not only will you get breakfast, but not a battery. Scores, you see them on your screen. Furious Volve moving into the top 5 with 721. Question number 5. A square in New York's Battery Park is named for what Belgian who orchestrated the purchase of Manhattan Island for the Dutch from Lenape Native Americans? Yes. Going back to the Craig Reed Ancient History Files, I spent lots and lots of time in Battery Park. I believe there were a bunch of Starbucks in the area, and I used to work for the coffee giant way back when. Those were fun times. Once again, number 5, a square in New York's Battery Park is named for what Belgian who orchestrated the purchase of Manhattan Island for the Dutch from Lenape Native Americans? By the way, the Belgian in question did not create waffles. That's a different Belgian altogether. The correct answer is Peter Minuit. Peter Minuit. The legend that Minuit purchased the island for the equivalent for $24 is, in fact, a myth. The true cost was closer to $1,000 in modern currency, inflation included. So that's your correct answer. Take a look at some scores. Scott Rosendahl, even though you got that question wrong, you're still up top. You're only 90 points ahead of Furious Volve, 748. What? Number 6. What chemist? And the namesake for the SI unit for electric potential, an important measure of a battery's power, by the way, is considered the inventor of the electric battery? I'll read it off one more time. What chemist? And the namesake for the SI unit for electric potential, an important measure of a battery's power, by the way, is considered to be the inventor of the electric battery? We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna bring in the power. It's coming down the... Anyways. I don't know where that came from, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I start singing the theme to The Electric Company? Anyways. Alexandro Volta was the correct answer there. Alexandro Volta. A battery is also known as a voltaic cell. Volta also discovered the chemical compound methane. Methane we use in a lot of cars. Scott Rosendahl got that question wrong. Are real whales rare? Closing that gap, 782. Furious Volva's lucky number, 777. Speaking of, number 7. The penultimate question, penultimate round. 1.21 gigawatts of power, or from plutonium, or say a well-timed lightning strike, is used to charge what power source of the time-traveling DeLorean in the Back to the Future movies? Great movie series, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, 1.21 gigawatts of power from plutonium, or say a well-timed lightning strike, is used to charge what power source of the time-traveling DeLorean in the Back to the Future movies? Now, every once in a while, we give you questions that I term softball questions that have nothing to do with soft and or balls. These are questions that you should get correct and help pad your score. Should. Will you? I don't know. Operative word being should. All right, that's your time. The correct answer is a flux capacitor. Flux capacitor. In the future, a machine called Mr. Fusion allows Doc to power the DeLorean with just household trash. I think that is coming in the future. But will we ever get there? Let's hope so. Speaking of the future, let's look at the present at your scores. Scott Rosendahl, 887. And here we go, last question in the round. After this question, we'll take a little bit of a break so you can dance at the right thing. Number 8, the 1987 science fiction movie Batteries Not Included was the screenwriting debut of what future director of The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? Although I will say, if you are doing the potty dance, tap the correct answer, go do the thing, and by the time we come back, we'll be into round number 4. Trust me. Once again, the 1987 science fiction movie Batteries Not Included was the screenwriting debut of what future director of The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? That correct answer, of course, is Brad Bird. Brad Bird. Bird previously worked as an animator on the Disney classic, The Fox and the Hound. So there you go. All right, so those are all your questions in round number 3 and battery. Let's throw in a little tunage here, so you can take a little break. We'll call this the drink break. And while we take our drink break, don't forget Triviamatic is here every night at 8 p.m. I host most of your weekday games, and my friend John Chinesky hosts the weekend games. Make sure you download the app Triviamatic off of your favorite app store, and of course play the game every night. Tell your friends about us too. Tell them to watch the YouTube stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and so you can get notifications for when one of our lovely faces, either mine or John's or someone else's, pops up to read some trivia questions on your favorite screen. We'll also take this time to read you some scores. Scott Rosendahl got 915, Furious Volve 866, Our Real Whales Rare 827, Aerated Whale Aviator 798, Off Disc 791, Area Rail Wheel 780, Insomnia 723, Diego Ends the Original Cynic 720, A&V 702, Katie O'Connor 692, Lindy 687, tied with the Bugs, Sarah Gabe 17, 681, Noodle 677, Welch 676, Saber Evil Number, Nick Harmon 665, Glenn Jammin 641, and Rita L 615, Allison McGlone 606, Angela Nicole 593, sorry, tied with MRAG, Sarah Michelle 572, Maverick Fard 570, Claire Sturback 562, Alexandra Quinn 523, Megan Ashley Green 490, Zoe Zalwacki 461, Madison Drummond 434, Snicker Snee Queen 482, Alex Lynn 415, Craigs 390, Ice Pirate, welcome to the game, and got 80, Chinesky 34, and Portstein Nielsen, good to see you, you'll get on the scoreboard. Everyone's back from break? I really hope so. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is one of my favorite rounds. It is our Pick 3 round. Here's how this round will work. This round is a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of showing you straight trivia questions, we're going to give you a category and 5 options. Only 3 of those 5 options best fit the category. What you have to do is select those 3 options that best fit the category. Now, as always, your ticker will keep ticking down. To receive the full credit of whatever's left on your ticker, you have to select all 3 correct answers. If you select 2 of those 3 correct answers, you'll receive half of whatever's left on your ticker. And of course, if you only select 1 of those 3 answers, you will receive no points, since you are guaranteed to get at least 1 right. So with all that said, are you all ready to go? I really hope so. Here we go. Number 1 in the Pick 3 round. We are looking for Volkswagen novels. What did I say? Novels? I'll try this again. Volkswagen models. Volkswagen. Volkswagen. Haha. Volkswagen. Again, 5 on your screen. Only 3 of them is correct. Which 3? I don't know. I hope you know, because I'm not telling. Also, I don't really drive, so I wouldn't know anyways. But we're looking for Volkswagen models. You know, these are people that model the latest and greatest Volkswagen. The latest. Where do I come up with this stuff? I really don't know. I think I've been watching way too much television. To tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Correct answers as the time runs out. All right, time's up. So hopefully you selected Jetta, Golf, and Beetle. The Golf, a squared-off successor of the rounded Beetle, is the brand's top-selling car. Really? You know, I almost wanted a Golf at one point. All right, let's take a look at some scores. Most of you got all three off disc, only getting 2 out of 3. But again, we still got lots of trivia left to go in this game. Number 2, we are looking for Walt Whitman poems. We're looking for poems by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was a famous poet. I hardly know it. I know a poem. There once was a man from Nantucket. I just got a call from John Chinesky that I should not complete that poem. Thanks. So we are looking for Walt Whitman. So sorry. We're looking for Walt Whitman poems. 5 answers on your screen. Only 3 of them are correct. Which 3, I don't know. I'll tell you this much. There once was a man from Nantucket is definitely not one of them. Time's up. Correct answers. We got Song of Myself, I Hear America Singing, and of course, Oh Captain, My Captain. Yeah, but you might recognize Oh Captain, My Captain from the 1989 film. What is it, guys? Dead Poet Society. Scores. Most of you guys got that one correct. Good on you. Number 3, we are looking for types of salads. Types of salads. Again, folks, 5 answers on your screen. Only 3 are correct. Which 3? Oh. Types of salads. Types of salads. So I remember watching Sesame Street, and I believe there were, for a short time, the Cookie Monster turned into the Sometimes Cookie Monster. And instead of going om nom 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 on cookies, he went om nom 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 on a salad. And as a child of the Sesame Street, that was a little jarring, but I get it. You know, he's a salad monster. Om nom 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 nom. So that was fun to see on the TV screens. Probably he was eating one of these salads. Which 3? I don't know. Time's up, by the way. Correct answer is the Nicosie, the Waldorf, and the Caesar. That's right, the Waldorf salad, a blend of apple, celery, walnuts, and grapes, and with mayonnaise dressing, was first made at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in 1893. Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Still standing, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you see where you are. Let's move on to number 4. Ooh, this is a good one. Bruce Springsteen albums. Da Boss. That's right. Bruce Springsteen albums. 5 are correct. Sorry. 5 are on the screen. 3 are correct. Which 3? I don't know. Bruce Springsteen. He's pretty awesome. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen albums. I'll tell you this much, Craig Reed will not be a guest singer on a future Bruce Springsteen album. Or maybe I was already without realizing it. Who knows? I do things without realizing that I've done things before, ladies and gentlemen. It's a part of my absent-mindedness. Bruce Springsteen albums. A bunch of them on your screen. Only 3 of them is correct. Which 3? I don't know. All right, tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Correct answers or should be in. Born in the USA, obviously. Born to Run, and The River. That's right. Born to Run was Bruce's 3rd album. Born in the USA was his 7th. I guess Springsteen likes to be born. All right, you see your scores? Wow, a couple of you guys breaking the 1,000-point barrier. Good on you. But still a couple more games to go, or questions rather, like number 5. Figure skating moves. Figure skating moves. Again, 5 on your screen. Only 3 are correct. Which 3? If you're a fan of Winter Olympics, you should know. Again, these are figure skating moves. I know how to do exactly 0 of them. So, yay me. Do you guys know any figure skating moves? Let me know. Well, don't let me know in the chat below because that can give away some answers. Figure skating moves. Although sometimes I wish I were graceful enough to be a figure skater. But if I were graceful enough to be a figure skater, I wouldn't be awkward enough to be your Triviamatic host. So there you go. Give and take, I guess. Correct answers, by the way: Axel, Lutz, and toe loop. That's right, toe loop. Axels are not only the hardest jumps in the sport, they're also the oldest. Norwegian skater Axel Poulsen was the first to do one of those axles in 1882, and his name lives on forever in skating history. Speaking of skating history, scores. Wow, a couple more players breaking the 1,000-point barrier. Good on you. Let's keep going with number 6. Kinds of facial hair. Oh, this is going to be fun. Kinds of facial hair. It's a little bit too late for that. I'm just going to do this. There we go. Kinds of facial hair. Of course, 5 are on your screen. 3 are correct. Which 3? No. Kinds of facial hair. You're probably wondering to yourself, why is the host off camera? Just read the question. We're looking for kinds of facial hair on this one. This is number 6. Don't worry, I'll come back. Alright, I've given you enough time. Kinds of facial hair. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Alright, so you all know what a soul patch is, right? Wayne Brady rocked one for a very long time. We also would have accepted the Balbo and the Van Dyke. That's right, the Van Dyke. Jazz band leader Dizzy Gillespie is one of the more famous soul patch sporters. Yeah, he gave his patch some soul. He used Soul Glow. Number 7, we are looking for video chat platforms. Video chat platforms. Now, with the current thing happening around the world, you probably should get this one correct. We are looking for video chat platforms. Although I will say, as an essential worker, I have not been able to use any of these video chat platforms myself, but I'm quite sure that will all change soon. So once again, we are looking for video chat platforms. 5 things are on your screen, only 3 are correct. Which 3? I don't know. Video chat platforms. Alright, time's just about up. Hopefully you tapped all your answers. Let's give you those answers. We have Skype, we have Zoom, and Marco Polo. That's right, looking to hide your home office? Sesame Street recently shared images that you can use as backgrounds on Zoom. Although I will say with my makeshift studio here, it's pretty good. What do you guys think? I like this. I also think that this gives it a nice touch. Let's take a look at some scores going into the final question before the final question. And here comes the clue. We're looking for Nancy Meyers movies. Nancy Meyers movies. Again, 5 are correct. 3 are not so much. Which 3? Let's find out together. Looking for Nancy Meyers movies. Nancy Meyers movies. Nancy Meyers movies. Which 3 are correct? You tell me. I believe this is one of those movie questions. God, I wish I knew more movies. But you guys know a lot of movies. I can tell you that much because movies are pretty good. These movies are Something's Gotta Give, The Holiday, and It's Complicated. One of Myers' first jobs in Hollywood was on The Price is Right, where she was a production assistant. Huh. The Price is Right. I gotta talk to Nancy Myers. I really want to work on that show. Price is Right. All right. So this is where we are before the final question of the night. A couple of you guys got that one wrong completely. Priscilla Hader Rose, good to see you, got 181. And Ice Pirate 307, good to see you, Ice Pirate. Craig's 587. Zoe Zalawaki 597. This is it. Last question of the night. It is the answer fast question. Here's how this question will work. This question has 5 clues. All 5 clues point to the same correct answer. The sooner you know it, the more points you'll earn. Hence, answer fast. Of course, first clue is really tough. If you don't know it, wait for easier clues. It will get progressively easier as we move along. But of course, less points will be available for you to win. Got it? Good. Answer fast and tell me, what am I? Correct answers, what am I? Tell me. Here we go. Let's answer fast. Here comes the first clue. I was founded before the American Revolution and chartered by the Connecticut colony. Originally, I specialized in language and theology. For a lot of points, what am I? Remember, folks, this is answer fast. Only answer if you know it. If you're right, you'll earn a lot of points, but if you're wrong, you'll earn nothing and could drop out of the top spot. Once again, I was founded before the American Revolution and chartered by the Connecticut colony. Originally, I specialized in language and theology. For a lot of points, what am I? Drinks with Mo, you're playing on the web. That's really cool. And again, we'll put a pin in your note and we'll let people know, or the techies know about that, so we can eventually fix this issue for future playings of the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Because unfortunately, me, myself, I'm not really well versed in tech, so I won't be able to answer that. All right, so you got the first clue. You're letting it marinate. Some of you probably typed in your answer. Let's move on to clue number 2. In 1861, I awarded the first American PhD. 5 presidents graduated from one of my schools, including Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. For fewer points, what am I? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. In 1861, I awarded the first American PhD. 5 U.S. presidents graduated from one of my schools, including Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. For fewer points, what am I? Da-da-da-da-da. Let that one marinate for a little bit. I gotta say, George W. Bush, agree with him or disagree with him, underrated president. I mean, he did get us through 9/11. So, yay. Let's move on. Number 3. Reverend George Berkeley established the first scholarship for for students attending me. Nowadays, I admit students regardless of their family income. Still, it helps if you're well off, since a 4-year degree can run you about $300,000. That's a lot of money. For fewer points, what am I? I'm not even close to winning that much amount of money on game shows. Once again, Reverend George Berkeley established the first scholarship for students attending me. Nowadays, I admit students regardless of their family income. Still, it helps if you're well off, since a 4-year degree will run you about $300,000. For even fewer points, what am I? All right. Think you have an idea? Make sure you submit your answer fast question. Time is running down. I'm purposely letting time run down before we get to clue number 4. My world famous The Science of Well-Being is an online class, better known as the Happiness class. It is available through Coursera, as are many other classes from my professors. You can learn about the U.S. Constitution from my law school or financial markets from my School of Management. For even fewer points, what am I? Think you know it? Read off again. My world-famous Science of Well-Being is an online class better known as the Happiness class. It is available through Coursera, as are many other classes from my professors. You can learn about the U.S. Constitution from my law school or financial markets from my School of Management. For even fewer points, what am I, guys? Still thinking about it? Alright, well, the clock's almost finished. This is it. Last go of the night. You should get it. I am an Ivy League school located in New Haven, Connecticut. Don't you dare confuse me with Harvard. We are bitter rivals, especially on the b-ball court. What am I? Once again, I am an Ivy League school located in New Haven, Connecticut. Don't you confuse me with Harvard. We are bitter rivals. My name rhymes with Schmale University. For almost no points, what am I? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is just about up. Time's up. Hopefully you answered fast with Yale. That's right, Yale. Merchant Elfu Yale donated 9 bales of goods, which were sold for 560 pounds. A huge sum in 1701 to finance the college. So there you go. That's the Triviamatic Happy Hour for tonight. And now let's take a look at the final scores. Chinesky Hill 74. Priscilla Hader Rose 181. Ice Pirate 307. Craig's 587. Zoe Zawacki 597. Alex Lind 608. Snickersy Queen 626. Madison Drummond 691. Megan Ashley Green 693. Hi Megan. Alexander Quinn 699. Claire Sturback 709. Sarah Michelle 784. Rita L 819. Okay. Allison McGlone 818. Angela Nicole 822. The Bugs 831. Barbara Reagan 849. Glenn Jammin 874. Lindy 893. Nick Harmon 896. Sarah Gabe 900. Saber 907. Noodles 920. A&V 928. Katie O'Connor 931. Insomnia 933. Maverick Fard 946. MREG 1060. Off Disc 1062. Aerated Whale Aviator 1082. Furious Volve 1116. So Welch 1129. Scott Rosendahl 1158. But that's 4th place. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we really got to fix those issues. And now our top 3 in 3rd, Diego Jen, the original Cynic, 1201. Area Rail Wheel, 1291. And finally, with 1332, let's hear it for our Real Whales Rare. I don't know if they're rare, but you win the game, and you get to take a photo with our winning trophy. So thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for playing the game. Sorry about those issues. We will try and get them fixed for the next time. Thanks again for playing. Thanks again for sharing the data. Besides, without you guys playing the game, we wouldn't know how to make things better. And of course, please you all out there in internet land. Thanks again for playing Triviamatic Happy Hour and spending about an hour with me digitally. And of course, hopefully, drinking your favorite drink. Once again, Green State, it's a beer. So if it's around where you are, get it. Thanks again for playing the game, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, you're all awesome wherever you live. I'm awesome too. For TM the Bear and myself, Craig Reed, have yourselves a good night. Say bye, Bear. TM the Bear. Yeah, Blake Haverman, we will try and fix this the next time around. Do, 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 do.